And finally, we had too many questions for today, so I need to cut. We're going to leave some for next week. One from Matthew here. How can I, as INFP, avoid falling into stagnation in some of my worst habits? Great question. So my question to you, Matthew, is which part of the change cycle are you in? So are you in the are you in the information collecting part of that cycle? So let's just say that you're, I'll use a personal example. Let's just say that I'm, drinking wine, and I'm just getting stuck into where I just have a glass of wine every night. And I know it's not good for me and I don't want to do it. How can I kind of get out of that in a graceful way and in a way that's sustainable for myself? Is I would look at why am I using this habit? Why am I using this coping mechanism? And how can I give that coping mechanism another form? So for example, for me, the wine is, it's associated with relaxation. It's associated with the sensory experience for my 3-year-old. So usually it's my 3-year-old who's overwhelmed. And then how can so I'm saying I'm using this sensory experience as a coping mechanism. What else could I do that, would give me the same result without this activity? So I could go for a run, or I could go for a swim, for example. It's a sensory experience. So now for you, for an INFP, check out what, which part of you is triggered. So is it the inner 10-year-old? Is it the inner 3-year-old? Which part of you is triggered? And what is it that they actually need? So ask yourself these 2 questions. How am I feeling right now? And what do I need right now? And then find a way to give that thing to yourself, whatever it is that you need, in a way that's better than the worst possible habit or the coping mechanism that you might have. So how you can avoid falling into the stagnation with those things is firstly recognizing that you have a need that's going unmet, and then find a different way of meeting that need. And that will start to give you options. And I know I probably say this in every video, but make sure that you don't try it once or twice and then it didn't work. You need to build confidence and competence by consciously doing it at least 30 times before you expect to see any difference. Because people are, we are such creatures of habit. We are such creatures of bias. Whatever bias we have going on, we think that's the truth. But the fact of the matter is, our feelings is not the truth, and our thoughts is not the truth. The truth lies somewhere in the middle of everything that we do, think and feel. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, we'll have some more questions from Matthew. We'll have a question from Claire. We have another question from Mari. And any other questions that you might think in the meantime, send them to us at desk@infxproject.com. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great week.